keep God first. I see evil, when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it off, top of the morning.
What up, though? What it do, good people? Welcome to another motherfucking episode of Man Talk with me, your host, my host, the host, your boy, Little A, your boy, that's nigga Swamp, or Swamp that nigga, rather, the way it really goes, but, you know, a lot of niggas be like, ain't that nigga Swamp? So, still. Anyway, we in the building. What up, bitches? How you doing?
What's up? What up, nigga? What up, nickel? What up, nickels? What's the deal? Anyways, shit. I want to give a special shout out to Mom's, man. Mom's been doing her little thing, doing her thing down there in the city, bro.
Where am I cigarette?
Been strong.
Kitchen.
Doing a lot down there with Pops being gone. And I wanted to give a shout out to Mom. So keep her head up. She's doing her thing down there. And I love her. You know.
Thank you.
You know what it is. Anyway, I got that out the way. Love you, Mom. You got anything special you want to talk about on here while we do it?
I mean, shit, let's just roll into it. I mean, it's so much, shit that men go through on a daily. I feel like, let's talk about waking up being black, for one, as a black man, just wake up.
Being black. Oh, shit. I'm down, waking up being black. Oh, man. Shit, waking up being black. On Wednesday, I'm down with that, But it is, man.
It's a bitch. It's a bitch. As much as you can love it, it's a bitch because it's like, you wake up, you black, you a king, you stretch, and then you look at the day that's facing you. And unless you got caught or something that day, you don't know what to look forward to.
No, you don't.
It's like I can wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and have the best thoughts for the day possible, but it hits you every fucking time that you're black in America. You gotta walk out your damn door to the damn wolves and face the bullshit. Probably get blamed for some shit you ain't have shit to do with. Was over 10 miles from the scene of the crime.
Yeah. I watched something on TV earlier. It was a documentary, and they was talking about they was in Ohio. It was two suspects. I guess they fled away from the police. It was actually 16 cars chasing them all together, chasing them out of Ohio back into Ohio, and from them chasing them, the police actually shot into the car 137 times and killed one of them. And they mistaken a gun from a Coca-Cola can. This the kicker. One of the police officer actually stood on the hood of the car and shot into the car.
See?
But hey.
Now I bet you nothing in the world would have told them niggas that was the day they was finna face. They probably in their head woke up thinking, we gonna go over here, holler at Shaquille and them, smoke some blunts, whatever. Go to the mall, hang out. Motherfucker wasn't thinking I'm gonna be in a high speed from the fucking police. Motherfucker wasn't thinking I'm gonna be fighting for my fucking life from the law.
No. But yeah, shot in the car 137 times. And on top of that, one of them stood on top of the hood of the car and shot into the car. So I'm like, it didn't get charged for it. That's the fucked up thing about it.
Because it's the police. It's the police. But let a motherfucker been trying to hit you or me, and we jumped on the car and shot into it. It ain't gonna just be self-defense. It's gonna be some type of criminal action we gotta face for that. The difference is it was the police that did it. Excuse me. And it should have been charges, because here's the ticket. When you jumped on that car, you looked down through that windshield, you seen these two bodies. You took aim most likely at the fucking driver. You shot your gun. However many times, hit or miss. You had enough time to see that there was no weapon in the car.
Hell yeah.
But yet and still, you went on firing.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all, we about to bring our co-host in, give us a 30-second, commercial break. And yeah, we be in. Hold on.
What up? Hola. Yo.
I keep God first. I see evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it off. Top of the morning.
Welcome, people. Our brother, my little cousin, little brother.
What's up?
My nigga, Black Vato.
What's up, brother?
What up?
What it do?
Yeah, how you doing, brother? Appreciate y'all. Just chilling, man. Give Smoke Talk broadcast, man. So I pre-love right now before, I also give kudos to y'all to build my nuts up to do what I gotta do and get things going. So shout out to Talk Royalty. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
For sure. Big up.
Wet Cup Wednesdays. Got to get your cups together, man. So what's the subject today,
so
fellas?
we was talking about these officers that chased these niggas and shot up the car 109 times or 39 times, and one of the officers while they was chasing them jumped on the car and shoots through the window shield, and I was just saying, you jump on the car and shoot through the window shield, that means you had ample time to look through that window shield and see there was no weapon in the car. Why you still shooting?
Why are you still shooting? That's the question. But I don't know, man. Shit, that could go back and forth, man. What provoked them to even get out the car to do? I don't know, man. I gotta ask the questions. What did they do to them? Is they running from them? Did they shoot at them first? Like, what is the point of their animosity for them to get out and shoot that hard?
I mean, they actually took off. I guess they stopped him at a routine traffic stop because he didn't use a blinker.
Okay.
And I guess the apparently the officer had something to do with an arrest with one of the victims that was already in the car. That lied about it in the court case. It was a documentary I was watching about it from Ohio, and the whole deal was about it was, uh, what was I trying to say? Pretty much chased them out of Ohio back into Ohio. And it was a 16 car chase. They actually had 16 units on this motherfucker, and they actually chased them out of Ohio back into Ohio. Actually, when they got to them, they shot into the car 137 times, and also shot two of their own vehicles up. Let's add that in there. Out of 14 officers shooting their weapon.
I mean, you really, at the end of the day, you're just trying to kill black people, bro. Like I said, a nigga wake up black, and it's the most beautiful shit until that the thought of the day hits you. Even if you don't leave your house, you still gotta think, what if I get a mysterious knock at my door? That's why it pays to have a peephole or a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true though. I don't know, man. We got to put the guns down ourselves, and law enforcement got to do the same thing, bro. So that's all I can say about that.
I agree. I agree. Because like I said,
We the only.
My thing is,
we the only country that holds weapons on our sides as police officers that's supposed to govern the community to make sure we're
honestly,
safe. So
for real, I believe this is my thing about this whole situation. Me personally, I'm getting tired of these officers saying they fear for their life. You know what I'm saying? If you fear for your life that fucking much, now this is you going through some stiff training and you fear for your life that fucking much. You can't say you fear for your life if using a service in Iraq and shit like that. You didn't fear for your life that much.
You ain't fear for your life that much.
So now this is where we get to with this. If you fear for your life, now we gotta see what the fuck do you fear. How about we put you in the hood with a bunch of black motherfuckers? That way we can see what you fear.
They just need to get reevaluated.
Let's put TJ in a situation in a little submitter or little submitter thing. Him going to rob the store, him going to rob Walmart for a loaf of bread. What would he do?
Yeah, I think they just need to be good. I think
store smack dab in the hood and stick the police in the simulator and see what the fuck they do, since they fear for their life so much.
That's just a cop out. That's a cop out for the job because it comes with the job. That's just them using that. What they really need is just to be evaluated and governed by their own policing, meaning they need to check on them because some of them are women beaters, some of them are drug users, some of them are dealers, some of them, you know what I'm saying? So they are criminals also as law enforcement. They only human, just like us. Some of them don't get paid enough, so some of them might steal drugs from a drug dealer and beat a man on the block selling it. So they need to be governed with themselves, as in evaluated mentally, and they need to be spied on in a personal life, man. I say that with the NFL too, NBA, all these professional things, they need to be evaluated also within themselves, as in watch, because they do a lot of talking and finger pointing on people in the hood when you still got the same attitude as us in the hood. It's just you got more money and you know how to sweep it under the rug. So you know what I'm saying? So like I said, we just need to be governed by our own self and evaluated by the truth.
I completely dig what you're saying right there. Like, and I said that before. Like, that is the problem. Motherfucker don't realize if you're a nigga when you get money, you still a nigga. You just a nigga with money.
You just thank you, bro, because you still talk like me. You still have the attitude. You still disrespectful to people, just as they say we is in the hood. So you know, that's all I'm saying. It's still the same formality. You just in a different place.
All right, they say you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the nigga hood out the nigga.
Yeah, you can't. And we all was raised with a little racism from my grandparents, uncles, brothers, big, you know, kin folks, all that. They didn't like a different race in a certain way, so they taught us how to hate in a certain way.
Really, I wasn't taught that, but I was taught to be cautious, and I feel like this.
Well, I mean,
growing up and being taught to be cautious, I know exactly why the fuck I was now. Cause you know, it's a lot of white folks. It's a lot of white folks that I get along with, or hang out with, hang around. But do I see the difference with how you act towards me, other black people, and other people? Yup. You know what I'm saying? I also see it with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what niggas not to hang around. That nigga act funny when we're around them niggas. So all right, I know how to handle that. It's the same way with them. You know, a motherfucker can't tell me don't trust white folks. White folks show me that I can't trust white folks, especially rich white folks. Yep. The way they like to talk to people, the way they like to act towards people, the shit they like to do.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's my topic. Black entrepreneurship that have slave mentality. I mean, slave master mentality. You feel me? That's the subject I'm gonna be touching on, bro. You feel me? That has that. I mean, you got it, but that don't mean you have to be more ruder, more meaner because you get more money to put down the next person. You feel me? And I got this clip that I'm gonna be playing, so I'm touching on that right there, man. Do it make you more ruder to people because you got more money? I don't know. I don't understand it. And it's more with the black entrepreneurship because when I saw this video, he made a quick point on that black people with money is more like a slave master of these days. So
yeah, but you know,
I not
people gotta realize money don't make everything better unless you do the right thing with it.
But what's the right thing, though, bro? What's the right thing?
Building shit up.
Like everybody in the world.
You gotta see. All right. Let me explain it simply. It's like this right here. It's like this right here. You know, nigga started podcasting. Next thing you know, my nigga like, hey, I'm trying to get into that. Boom. Hey, this how this shit go. This how this shit gonna be. This how niggas might act. Da-da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop in the third. But as long as we stay strong, put the work in, you will see us grow. Boom. Cuz come along. Hey, man, I've been thinking about that shit too. Encouragement. Walk a nigga through it. Talk a nigga through it. Tell a nigga what he need, what he don't need, what it's gonna be. And boom, you see 3 different entities amongst one, all growing together, thriving together, without all the bullshit and hatred and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how simple niggas gotta make shit.
That's true. Cause all you told me was, hey, bro, all you need is a dope background and sit there and just talk shit. That's all you told me, bro. And that's how we started it off, bro. On some real nigga shit. That's true story right there. So that's all you told me to do. Give me a dope background, sit there and talk some shit, man. And that's what I be doing with Smoke Talk. Hey, man,
content. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk royalty, man. Hey, man, talk. I will be back in this segment. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the welcome in because I love this shit, man. Ashton, hey, I be playing your brother's song on my waist, bro. I be playing your bro song, my nigga. So his song in rotation on my shit. See, that's that love right there. Like you said, that's that black entity that we all need.
Into TX.
Yeah,
You
you
can
feel me?
claim
So that's that black entity, you know what I mean? Yeah, hey, that's a big word right there, man. We need to use that more often. Let's talk royalty, man. Man talk. I'm out of here. I gotta go over and do some smoke talk. Hey, just follow the share, man. I just shared this broadcast. Follow these brothers, man. Y'all tune in right here and then y'all come holler at me, man. I gotta get out of here, bro.
All right.
All right, brother. You have a good show.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
But yeah, man, I say all the time, it's simple to get united. It's just, getting united. Quit, motherfucker got quit fucking seeing what a nigga ain't got all the time. See what that nigga do got. See what that nigga do bring to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you wrap your head around that and you bring what you bring to the table and that motherfucker bring what they bring to the table, there's a whole lot of shit being brought to the table. And then when you accumulate and get all that shit sorted right, you will see more shit start coming. Because it'll grow. That's how you have growth. And black folks got to start seeing that. It's okay to say no to the cops. But know what you saying no for. Know it because you know that's not lawful. Nah, you can't ask me to do that, bro, under that jurisdiction or whatever the fuck. You ain't gotta fight on this shit all the time. Now, if a motherfucker force you to, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But boy, you can voice your motherfucking words, use your words, and get your point across. And let them know that they in the wrong. Let them know, you're not standing for it. Don't let them know you recording. Just record. Cause see, a lot of them act different when they find out the camera's on. So let them show their true selves. Don't make them aware that the camera on. I know it's seeing you. You don't. And you acting a plumb fucking fool.
Straight up.
So later on, when it's court or if you fuck around and kill me, motherfucker pick up my phone. Oh shit, this motherfucker been recording the whole time. Yeah, motherfucker, you might have killed me, but you killed yourself too. And I'ma say, for real motherfucking cops out there, good cops, you are being tarnished by your brother and sister and that you let act the fool and do things that they know they shouldn't be doing, that you know they shouldn't be doing. So if you really want to be a good cop, stand up and say something about that shit. If that motherfucker don't listen to you when you warn him and tell him, hey, that ain't how we do shit, that ain't how you rock, then you go to the motherfucking sergeant or whoever and make sure that shit's known. Because I'm sick of these motherfuckers at the end of the day. Motherfuckers want to holler, well, I'm going to trial. I didn't hit him with the nightclub. I didn't put, motherfucker, you stood right there while that motherfucker had his knee in his neck or kicked the shit out of him. And not one time did you stop him or arrest him for assault. You let it happen. So that's why you going to court. That's why you getting sentenced. Same way if a dumbass nigga in the car with a nigga when he shoot a nigga. If that nigga say you was with him, or his witnesses to say it was two, this, that, or a camera, because niggas act like y'all don't realize there's cameras everywhere, baby. This is not the fucking 90s. This is not the 80s no more. It's cameras everywhere. Shit. So trust and know. Everybody, ain't nobody doing shit that for one, God ain't seeing, but for real, Big Brother ain't seeing. It's just all about, did they go and find the fucking footage or did they care enough? Who wanted to do their fucking job that day? Shit. So yeah. Other thing I want to get into tonight with y'all on Man Talk is the fight game. Sports in general, really, but mainly the fight game, you know. It's like boxing been real scarce. You know, we thought it was really making a comeback, but it's kind of scarce, you know. The fights you get to see, you know, what's televised, probably on Showtime or HBO Fight Night or whatever. You know, and it's like you get some of the dumbest motherfuckers trying to be boxers now, like this Jake Paul clown and his brother. Both these niggas to me is clowns. You know, if you want to be a boxer, get actually in the boxing game, get in the fight game. You know,
Yeah.
if you can knock some recognizable names out, not no fucking ex-football player or shit like that, but some actual fighters, if you can knock some actual names out, then boom. You can solidify this where the fuck I'm supposed to be. Y'all can't say shit else to me. But all this fucking, I guess, YouTube matches, finding some goofy that got money like you got money to match some money or whatever the fuck. Man, come on. That is, to me, it kind of tarnishes the sport. It's bad enough, you know, that you probably have the antics that you have in boxing. But then for this shit to come on, I see why there's a rift. And then now, you know, it's like, now you want to get into it with Dana White, saying Dana snorts cocaine or some shit. And Dana's like, you're a steroid junkie. You know, let's both go through testing for a year and see what shows up in whose shit.
Man, look, some of these, I don't really want to, you know, order another fucking fight. I'd rather go to somebody's house to go watch a fight, especially if I know ain't too many people over there, you know, a little gathering and whatnot. But in the meanwhile, I'm not trying to watch no fight like that. I'm not even trying to buy one. Because the last fight I seen was some highlights. That shit looked like it was rigged. And I mean, that shit looked rigged.
And you never know, that could be rigged, or, you know, some motherfuckers, hey, lucky punch. You know, but I say, if you really in the gym training and shit like a fighter, why not get in the actual fight game? You know? So it's like, hey, come on, man. All this, it's like, I know it's some media coverage to it if it's a big fight, but it's like you making sure to make media coverage to some shit, trying to be, you know, controversial, basically trolling and shit, you know? So it's like, yeah, just kind of hard not to take a motherfucker as a joke. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, even with football, you know, you got the whole Antonio Brown shit, and you got all the other shit going on, you know, motherfuckers being injured or walking off the field, walking away from the team for whatever reason, you know. And it's like, damn, bro, this is what sports is coming to. This is what shit's coming to. It's all like propaganda and games and bullshit with money surrounded.
Yeah, I agree. I honestly agree. I honestly fucking agree. But I mean, like I said, With me asking that question, about these sports the last time, like, is half these games being rigged? Is half these games being bought? Like, I question it. Because again, it shouldn't be like how you said, somebody like the Jets. You know what I'm saying? How is it that you losing these months? You've been having a losing season for 10 years, keep getting these first round picks. Something got to give, and you still losing.
Exactly. Things like that, shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Where do you make sense of it? Are you telling me every first round draft you either giving up in a trade for a so-called seasoned vet that's not working out for you, or you just making horrible ass first round picks? Cause somewhere in there, in
So
between, in
apparently,
between ownership, players, coaches, somebody should have found the fucking winning formula.
so I don't know if this is a true story or not, or a myth, or what. But people that actually do watch football and do watch sports, even though the trade deadline is over, apparently we just picked up a wide receiver from Houston, Brandon something, or hold on, let me see if I can find it again. They're talking about dropping Josh Gordon, picking up him since he got over 1,000 yard receiving, whatever. I don't know.
And
I
I
don't know
mean,
how true it is.
I'm gonna say, it sounds like Josh Gordon still got some type of legal issues going on, and that's the ticket behind that. A nigga might be getting put up for a year or two,
I don't know.
or maybe a nigga got some DUI issues or domestic issues. Usually, you see shit like that because I feel like they haven't used Josh Gordon enough. You know, every time I feel them put him on the field, he's made anywhere from a 16 to 30 yard pickup on one play, and then they take him back out the fucking game. So it's like shit, if you only putting him in 3 to 5 times every fucking game, how
What's
much
the point?
production do you fucking expect? You put him in for a fucking play, he run, get some attention over there, or he will open, you throw it to somebody else. That's not on him. That's who you threw it to. But if you put him in for a play and he get a 16 yard, 20 yard, 30 yard pickup off of it, come on. So if you ain't playing him because whatever you got going on with your rotation, that's on you. We understand Anthony Brown got CTE or whatever, and that's fine. But that's still, once again, that's something that's on the coaches, the ownership, and all that, the medical staff for not taking care of and fixing. But when we get to talking about trading players up for another player, oh, well, he didn't have 1,000 yards, but he did. Well, I bet you he had more playing time than he got.
Shit, our top wide receivers don't even have 1,000 yards yet, other than Travis Kelce.
So, and look at who gets the ball thrown to him the most. Travis Kelce and motherfucking Tyreek Hill. Now, yeah, it might be spread it out on any given Sunday, which I love when they do it.
Shit, he don't even got 1,000 yards. He got what was like 569.
I don't know. I don't quite believe that. Out of 11 fucking games, shit, even in losing games, we putting points up. You know,
I just read that they talking about the wide receiver. I just looked it up on not too long ago. I can't find it now, but I just looked it up not too long ago, and it said McCole Hardman had like 510. Robinson, not Robinson. What the fuck is that? The other one, not Robinson. Chiefs wide receiver. What's the other one's name?
you got Pringle, you got Pringle.
Got 5'11. McCole Hardman got 5'10. Tyreek Hill got 5'69. And that's pretty much all they said. Josh Gordon, he wasn't doing so good, whatever they tried to trade him up for Braylon, whatever his name is, from Houston.
Like I said, I think it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You spreading the ball around. First of all, they all will have more yards if Andy Reid learned how to not take his fucking foot off the gas pedal. You got to steadily keep your foot on the gas pedal to be a winning team in this motherfucking NFL. That's why you see winning teams like motherfucking the Cardinals, even the fucking Cowboys. They'll run the fucking score up on your ass. They not going to stop scoring because they're up.
Right.
Andy Reid will get up 28-0 and sit at 28.
True.
He'll pick that time in the game where he's up big like that and want to run some type of trick play.
What I noticed about Andy Reid, he's one of them coaches that he feel like he's disrespected, like what the Raiders did. If he feel like he's disrespected, that's when he's running the game up. If he feel like he lost real bad last game and we got to play him again, he's going to run that damn game up. And that's what he's been doing. But just like how you said it, yeah, he'll sit on 28 and ride that motherfucker and have Mahomes run the fucking clock down 7-10 minutes at a time. If he score, oh well. And that's just how he does it. It's like he kind of likes a close game.
Now, what you think about this? I mean, do you think what's up with you?
What's up, bro?
Do you think Andy Reid sits on the score?
I don't think she
Are you there?
Ain't no way they should have lost that Bengals game. Shit.
They shouldn't have lost that Bengals game. You're right. And I stand on that.
Do you feel like that loss was because they sat on that 28 for the longest?
If you ask me,
Hell yeah. They should have ran the score up.
if you ask me, they had plenty of times to score. I didn't even watch the game like that, but me looking at the previews and shit like that, where I knew they could have scored, yeah, they set on that. And that's why I say I feel like these games be rigged.
Could be. I don't know. I feel like a lot of games have been rigged. I feel like, yeah, to me, that's sellout shit. Like, if Vegas or whoever can call you and say, hey, this is the spread. Well, fuck, now you making football scripted like wrestling or some shit.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's why I've been saying football's turned into wrestling a long time ago. Name the last time you seen an undefeated season from anybody in the NFL.
Shit,
I'll wait. It's been a good 5-6 years, maybe 7.
It's been about 3.
3 now.
Yeah.
It
Tom
has been a
Brady
good
in New
5.
England
I
did
say
it
5.
last. New England did it last. That was like 3 years ago. But you know, I'm gonna say this. It's not a lot of teams, no matter how good they is to me, that's gonna have a perfect season on the
I think
regular.
You think the what?
There come a time when Patrick Mahomes just need to take over and say fuck Indy.
Maybe. You may be right about that.
Yeah. I honestly think they need to say fuck it and just let Mahomes do him like he was doing these last few years. Instead of saying, oh, he need to learn how to trust his line. He can't just stand there like that or just take the fuck off. Obviously, he was taking the fuck off for a reason. Yeah, he can have a good line. Which I give him that. The way they got this line now, I don't have no problems with the line no more. The line good. Front line good. I can't ask for nothing better on the front line half. It's the defense that needs to get fucking better. We need some actual defensive back. We need some actual
For some
back.
reason we had guys, we had the perfect defensive lineup, you ask me. And for some reason we let all those guys go to motherfuckers that we gotta play so that they can beat us. Tom Ali, fucking Justin Houston. We let those guys
in our
go.
division.
Yeah.
But Tom Ali, shit, he can always come back. He's still trying to come back. Just Houston, he want to come back.
But why let them go? You had them pieces already. All you had to do was build around them pieces.
Yeah.
You don't take a good piece, keep the trash, and throw the good piece away.
Right.
Now, luckily, we got the general manager we had to fuck out, Andy Reid here. Motherfucker, now make the right picks and stop giving away picks to your division. Send them motherfuckers outside of your division. That way, if a motherfucker don't get better or be fitted with another piece like you should have did, you ain't got to worry about dealing with it because you probably only got to see them once a year if you got to see them in a season at all.
Right. That's like getting rid of Matthew to fucking Raiders or
Exactly. Now you got to see him with a grudge kicking your ass twice every season. So you can't do that.
I just don't. I honestly.
Hold on, let me grab something to drink.
Sammy Watkins, you over there, even though they got a fucked up season in Baltimore, but you over there balling the fuck out in Baltimore, but couldn't do that shit here.
You think they're going to the Super
Bowl? Huh?
Think they're going to the Super Bowl?
Baltimore? Fuck no. Baltimore ain't going to no Super Bowl. Baltimore got some kinks they actually need to work out before. Don't get me wrong, Baltimore's a good team. They're a good team. But if they want to see a Super Bowl, they gotta keep that quarterback in that pocket. He runs too much. That's why he's always hurt every fucking year.
Right.
That's why they ain't got no quarterback now. They're using their secondary quarterback in the fucking playoff.
That nigga run like he a running back.
He is a running back. They ain't no quarterback. That's a running back. They need to just go get them a quarterback. Well, let the secondary be their quarterback because he's good as the number one pick anyway. So let the secondary be his quarterback. Let him go to running back, and let him be it. He can just be a running back for all year long. He's trucking people like a fucking running back. He running over people like a fucking running back. He run like a running back. So he classifies a fucking running back. He got the height, the body build for it. He might as well just change his position.
I mean,
hey. Look at Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill was a running back.
Mm-hmm.
He a wide receiver now.
I mean, it's a lot of QB running back, whatever. I mean, Taysom Hill. Look at Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
But see, this is what I was just talking to my wife about with one of the babies. You know, one, she wanted, she thought he would, you know, attend Alabama University, you know, and he wanted to go to Tennessee. But he plays multiple positions. And I was telling her, like, you know, you need to probably let him know, like, hey, solidify, you know, which 2 or 3 probably you gonna want to stick with, because most coaches ain't gonna let you just be all over the field.
No, that's when they got a whole roster like that already. It's good that you know, especially if you go and know the playbook, it's good that you can play them multiple positions. But when you get to college and up, you know, they ain't fucking with you like that. Yeah, high school, that's different. You know what I'm saying? You can be a wide receiver playing safety or cornerback or middle linebacker. That's different. But when you just in college and you playing both sides of the ball, you can't play both sides of the ball. Once you get to college, just like the NFL, they're gonna put you in one position no. Yeah, they might and be like, okay, we're gonna have you go this and do that. But other than that, that's once in a blue moon. They probably twice a game. Because even with me in high school, I was playing multiple positions. I could play several positions, and people look at me like, you know how to play all them motherfuckers? Yeah.
Shit, as long as you understand what the assignment is, I mean, it's not hard, but, you know, and I feel like I brought that up because I look at players like Taysom Hill. You know, right now the weight of the Saints is on your shoulders. But I feel like some of your hangups and downfalls is playing quarterback, running back, and then you wasn't having to worry about, you know, just quarterback because you was the running back / wildcat man. Well, now you the actual quarterback.
Yep.
And you would think it's just as easy to understand the plays and flow of the game, but it's like you still a player as the quarterback, but it's like you so used to getting the ball taken off running. Now you got to stand here and look and observe the field and throw it to a motherfucker. I think some of that could throw you off, you know what I'm saying, when you used to being the motherfucker to take the ball and running, and now you got to stand there and throw it.
It can.
You know, and you got happy feet and shit, you know, so happy feet can be a gift and a curse because you ain't set. You just, you know, you just back there, just happy feet, just feet is just shuffling and shit. Look like you're doing a Watusi or some shit on the football field. So I I feel like, the quarterback coach really got to be a good quarterback coach and get a motherfucker in their zone. Like, hey, this what we doing. This where the focus is, man.
Yeah. All right, man, talk. I'm glad for everybody tuning in. I thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to cut this. We got a layover for the next show for Talk Royalty. Stay tuned. Don't actually know what we're going to talk about for this episode just yet. But, or I will tell y'all, but other than that, if y'all know anybody got a business that's trying to get out there, let us know. Put it out there, come on the show, interview you, whatever. Come holler at us. Any rappers, singers, models who trying to get pictures or trying to get their music played or whatever. Just on the intro, the outro, or just want to interview, come holler at us. You need any dominoes, hoodies, t-shirts, anything custom made, mugs, wine glasses, all that. Come holler at us. We got you. But other than that, shit, we see y'all about an hour and a half. We love y'all. One love.
Until late.
Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy.
I wake up in the morning, check the money in my pocket. That nigga steady on him, but I gotta make a profit. I told my mama, don't worry, your boy got this. I heard them niggas been talking, but they ain't gon' stop shit. So I take it up a notch. I got them beats for sale. Hit me if you wanna cop. I will never fail, nigga. I'ma run it up. Just to be honest, you niggas cannot fuck with us. I'm ahead of you niggas, you cannot catch me. By the way that I hustle, the Lord bless me. Man, you niggas asleep, stop resting. You getting nothing for free, so stop jeffing.
Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy. Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy.
I've been on it since that sucker nigga tried to kill me. Mama told me you don't need it, it ain't worth a milli. Always knew it take a milli just to make them feel me. Now I'm moving millies cross the city under bitches' titties. We don't move, cold chillin' to that backdrop. Little nigga played me, know he felt it when that back dropped. Man, I swear to God, the last op was the last op. I just put the city on lock. Fuck whoever don't wanna see me on top. I'm trying to build something. You need a fronted, bro, that's cool, don't make me spill something. Bitch, I'm on it, state to state, trying to prove something. I told Junior we gon' make it, London, hold on, I'm coming.
Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy. Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy. Mama told me, son, never switch your soul up. You a real nigga, never should you fold up. In the kitchen, doing numbers with the soda. I'm the shit, I gotta know that. My money getting older, and I'm getting colder. Staring in the rear view, watching for the rollers. Every time it's stove top, that mean it's fired in the bitch. Go ahead and ask the clucks, I get them higher than a bitch. Gotta have it, I'm relentless, I won't stop until I'm rich. Started with a 16, progressed into a bridge. It been business since birth, so I came up kinda quick. I counted my first 100 on some layup shit, yeah. Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy. Bag up, cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, ayy.